Hey my YouTube friends, welcome back. Lucid stock is down by 41.8% since the beginning of this year. And in the recent 5 trading days, the stock price dropped by over 24%. So what happened to Lucid? Is it going to bankrupt in the next year or in the next few months? Or are there any short-term opportunities that Lucid has a chance to lift its stock price also dramatically so we can be benefited from them? Let's all find out in this video. So if you look at the recent stock price of Lucid in the last 5 trading days, it's been down by 24.09%. Actually, the biggest drop came after Lucid Group announced its 1.5 billion public offering of its stock. And apparently Wall Street and investors are taking this news pretty negatively. Their CEO, Peter Rawlinson, though, has defended this decision, explained that the capital raise was a strategic and timely move to ensure Lucid has sufficient funds for its operations and growth plans coming into next year. Rawlinson described the decision as proactive, ensuring Lucid's financial runway extends into 2026 without needing a going concern disclosure. Investors in Wall Street are questioning the necessity of raising $1.7 billion right after Saudi Arabia's investment of $1.5 billion right in August 2024. That was just a little more than 2 months ago. But Peter Rawlinson explained that despite record deliveries of Lucid's all-electric sedan, the Air, in 2024, they have plans to begin production of the Gravity SUV by the end of this year. And also he explained that the funds will support key initiatives, including expand Lucid's US factory in Arizona, building a new plant in Saudi Arabia, and launching the company's next product, as we mentioned, the Gravity SUV. He noted that the company is in a highly capital-intensive phase. So preparing to scale production, develop new powertrains, and expand its retail and service networks. This is exactly as expected, so they need a lot of funds to be able to go as they planned in the next year. But delusion is a delusion. The market reacts as the stock dropped by over 24% in the last 5 trading days. So is it an opportunity for us to pick the stock at the dip? There are a few positive news. There are a few good news to justify picking up the stock at this moment. The first one is that recently there are a lot of positive reviews coming from tech YouTubers, like car reviewers. They all expressed their appreciation or pleasant surprise of how well the Lucid sedan is built and is driven. They either like the luxury feelings of driving this car, the serene cabin, or they think there are some advantages in the tech built into the car. And not to mention, on paper, Lucid has the highest EV spec in the United States. It has an estimated range of up to 512 miles, and it has its highest powertrain has over 1,200 horsepower. Has the lowest 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration. All these numbers just to justify that their product, the Lucid Air, has the best performance from these perspectives. The second good news is that Lucid recently reduced the price of their products and they offer different leasing programs. As you can see from their portal, the entry-level Pure Lucid Air Pure has a leasing starting from $649 per month. Of course, there are like down payment as preconditions for this leasing, but the prices of this leasing program have significantly reduced from previous months or previous weeks. And because of these measures, Lucid has shipped record high productions in Q3 2024. But still, the deliveries of Lucid sedans are just a fraction of, say, Tesla, and is not even getting close to the level of Rivian, which Lucid has the target production of over 9,000 vehicles this year. 9,000 is a record high for Lucid, but if you put that in its rivals' territory, it's not even close. Okay, now let's talk about the challenges. The first one is, of course, Lucid's liquidity problems. It's burning cash, so that's the reason why it's constantly raising funds. This is Lucid's Q2 2024 financial results, and in this form, I think this is the most important form in this financial results. As we can see, by June 30th, 2024, the 3-month period, Lucid has generated a little more than $200 million, but its loss from operation is around $787 million. And if we check the bottom line here, the net loss attributed to common stockholders, basic and diluted, it's almost $800 million over the past 3 months. So basically, each year, Lucid is burning more than $3 billion. 3 months ended June 30th financial performance. This year, 2024, is better than 2023. It's 33% improvement in terms of revenue generation at the same level of cost. This is a good improvement, but still, Lucid is far away from break even, not to mention to become a profitable company. Another thing I think Lucid is facing big challenge is that it's coming to the year 2025, and a lot of traditional car makers or the new EV makers, they're stepping up their games. I recently reviewed a few large three-rows SUV from traditional car makers like the Chevrolet Tahoe 2025, Lincoln Navigator, or Infiniti QX80. They're all trying to offer super modern interior. They have built a lot of technologies into its latest offerings, its latest cars. It's not like EVs are unique and way ahead in terms of the technologies equipped in the vehicle. These traditional makers, these new model year vehicles are stepping up their games. They're pretty decent. And Lucid's biggest rivalry, Tesla is building up higher and higher barrier to any of its rivals. Tesla has lifted its margin again, surprising the Wall Street and investors, boosting its stock price by 9% at the time of me recording this video. And Tesla just has so many advantages. Its charging network, its autopilot software. Tesla is not just the EV company. EV in this year 2025 is lacking of imagination. But Tesla, on the other hand, it has SpaceX as its like a parallel company or the same founder, whatever you want to say. But they share technology, they share talents, and also Tesla has this robotaxi vision and it's like robot department. It's an energy company, it's an AI company, and those are the domains Lucid or Rivian doesn't even have the exposure to even considering compete with Tesla. But there are still some short-term catalysts that can like dramatically change the Lucid stock price, that can give us some reward if you want to take the chances or take the risks. The first thing, Lucid's Q3 2024 earnings call is coming. On November 7th, 2024 at 5:30 p.m., Lucid is going to give us a Q3 2024 earnings call. And if the earnings call is better than expected because of the record high deliveries in Q3 2024, and also considering the stock is currently at it's almost approaching its historical low, they may very well lift the stock price after the earnings call. And the second thing is that any news from the Saudi Arabia investment may boost Lucid's stock price dramatically. Saudi Arabia's PFI has invested approximately $8 billion in Lucid, and the sovereign wealth fund holds about a 60% stake in this EV maker. I guess one good thing for Lucid is that because of the stake, the 60% stake in the hand of this PIF, Saudi Arabia's PIF investment, they hardly want Lucid to go bankrupt. And if there's anything wrong with its liquidity, it's very likely they're going to inject more fund or money for the development of Lucid. Lucid is also building a factory in Saudi Arabia with an annual production capacity of over 150,000 vehicles. Of course, these are future planned capacities, but still you can see the scale, and at least they have a long-term vision of where this company is going. And the PFI has said that it views Lucid as an important part of its strategy of diversifying Saudi Arabia's economy and invest in future technologies. We know Saudi Arabia are investing in a few different domains. They are thinking Lucid as a very important strategic partner at the country level. So any news or any new investment coming from Saudi Arabia will be a huge boost to the stock price of Lucid. And the third one is about Lucid Gravity, the upcoming SUV from Lucid. And Lucid Gravity is expected to go on sale in late 2024. Now it's late 2024. We only have 2 months left in this year. And Gravity is going to be on sale or announced any time from now. Not too long, just like 2 months left. Of course, there is the possibility that they delay the announcement or delay the sales of Gravity, and that wouldn't be so good. But still, if the Gravity has a jump start, if the pre-order, they announced that the pre-order is very promising, people are liking this new SUV, that'll also lift Lucid stock. So the conclusion is that there are some positive catalysts and chances for for us to get reward if we want to take risk to invest in Lucid right now. But there are also very difficult situations for Lucid because it's like potential liquidity problems, because its current scale of production and deliveries is less than 10,000. And also because its rivalries, its competitors are also like competing really, really hard. I think I would take this chance to say buy 10,000 Lucid shares in my portfolio right now. But of course, it's not your personal advice. It's just what I'm going to do in my portfolio. And I would treat this stock as a very dispensable one. All right, that's everything I want to share in this video. We talked about the potential positive catalysts or opportunities for Lucid, and we also talk about the challenges and risks of investing in Lucid right now. We know why the stock dropped dramatically during the past week because of the public offering. And we talked about I'll add 10,000 shares to my trading portfolio here. I share it with all of you guys. Just thinking about the stock price is reaching its lowest level, almost a historical low, and there are some like short-term catalysts that may lift the stock price. And yeah, that concludes this video. Hope you enjoy, and please consider to like this video and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.